Hey guys, Josiah here with Aesthetyx Fitness. In today's video, I'm going to show you and tell you how to do a pull-up with proper form. Alright, so the basic pull-up is one of the best overall exercises you can do for good back development and back strength development. Even the standard bodyweight pull-up does require a certain amount of muscular strength and can be used absolutely for hypertrophy within a certain rep range, making it an excellent motion both practically for functional strength and being able to lift yourself up, as well as for, like I said, hypertrophy for someone looking to build back muscle, get an athletic V-tapered look, and build an aesthetic back. But unfortunately, a lot of people are doing pull-ups wrong. They're using the wrong motions, and even if they are doing them right, they're still not feeling it in their lats. So I'm going to show you how to solve those problems in today's video and demonstrate how to do a pull-up with proper form. But before we get started with that, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and smash that little bell icon. That way every time I come up with a new video, you guys are getting notified and not missing out on any great new content. Also, if you feel like it really helps me if you click that little like button down below. It really helps me out. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so the basics of doing a pull-up are as follows. You're going to get a pull-up bar or somewhere where you have a surface you can grab onto where your feet don't touch the ground, and you're going to put your hands little more than shoulder width apart, just about a foot wider than shoulder width. Some people you'll see try to move them way out, and they think that that hits their lats a little more, will give them wider back. The fact is, it really doesn't. All it does is shorten your range of motion because you can't move your arms as far. If you move them a little closer, it lets you really get a much broader range of motion and therefore allows you better back development because your muscles being worked more thoroughly through a wider range of motion. So you're grabbing the bar, you've got your hands there, and then what you're going to do is pull yourself up so that your chest touches the bar, and you're going to move your elbows straight down as though you're pulling them towards kind of the rear of your side, as you can see me doing here. Now the mistake you'll see a lot of people making is kind of rounding their shoulders forward or arching their back as they get to the top to try to just get their chin to clear. When doing a pull-up, don't so much try to think of having your chin clear the bar because it's going to make your muscles work in ways you don't necessarily want them to if that's your mental focus going into it. Rather, focus on getting your chest to touch the bar or getting your clavicles directly behind the bar. Doing that is going to help make sure that you keep your chest up and your back and shoulder blades really tucked in as you reach the top of the motion rather than allowing them to round forward and cheat at the top of the motion. And before we go any further, a kipping pull-up is not a real pull-up. If you're using your legs and your abs to try to swing yourself up to the top and just do circular motions, most of the emphasis is coming from momentum, and most of your motion and actual ability is coming from the momentum and the leverage you're getting from swinging your legs and kipping your body like that, not actually your back muscles pulling your body upwards like they would in an actual pull-up. So if right now you're thinking, I can do 30 kipping pull-ups, try doing 10 pull-ups with good form, and you might notice that it's a little harder than you think because you want to make sure that, again, if you're trying to focus on your back and focus on building functional back strength in addition to a well-proportioned back, you want to make sure that's the primary muscle doing the driving of the motion, not your legs and your core, because that's not what you're looking to build and strengthen from doing a pull-up. So again, the basic keys of doing a proper pull-up are start with your arms all the way extended, elbows practically locked out. Lift until your elbows are pretty much touching your sides with your chest touching the bar, and then lower yourself all the way down. Don't just drop yourself down to the ground because in that case you're not getting the emphasis on the way down. You're not being able to still work your muscle through the negative of the motion. And rinse and repeat. Now there is one more thing that a lot of people, even if they're doing pull-ups with relatively good form, will say, and that is that they're not feeling it in their lats. They're not feeling that contraction in their back, and that's not where they get sore. They feel it more in their biceps, or maybe their biceps and shoulders. And the fix for this is to really build that mind-muscle connection, and one way you can do this is kind of by priming your muscle before you actually start the motion. So if you're having trouble feeling it in your back, here's what I want you to do. Before you do your set of pull-ups, stand on the ground with your arms up as though you're in a pull-up position, and then just work on contracting your elbows all the way to your sides and feel that squeeze in your back. Because you're not using your biceps to pull because you can't when your hands aren't grabbing on anything. This motion when standing on the ground is going to be entirely derived from your back, and the more you can squeeze that, you can really feel your lats pulling your arms towards your body. So by doing that, you can really prime your muscles, prime your lats, and build that mind-muscle connection so that when you actually start the exercise, your body goes, I've got to be contracting my lats, not just trying to pull myself up with my arms. And that's going to help you get better lat development and activation throughout the course of the motion. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to click that like button down below if you found today's video entertaining or informative, and hit that subscribe button so that you're getting notified every time I come up with a new video, and leave a comment down below letting me know any exercises you are struggling with so that I can help you in future videos to train smarter and look better.